All right, this short video is just to talk about some tips and tricks when you're using the gradebook for the online middle school or the online high school. All right, the first tip is that when you are in your grade menu, go ahead and switch to spreadsheet view. This turns your gradebook into an actual Excel spreadsheet, which lets you edit right then and there instead of just seeing letter grades. All right, your next tip is to pay attention for these little arrows. Whether you're in the Enter Grades menu or the Manage Grades menu, there's little arrows next to each assignment. Those little arrows give you a drop-down menu that lets you do things like edit the details of the grade, so meaning like the title or what it's worth, enter actual grades, and even see statistics of how your students did on that particular assignment. All right, a lot of times we change up the order of the online high school, and there is an option under More Action to reorder your gradebook. And this is super fast. If you want to change the order of anything, you can just change the number and hit save, and that will put it in whatever order that you're doing it in your gradebook for both you to see and your students to see. You also can reorder entire units if you are changing up the order that you're going in. The next tip is about zeroing out grades. Of course, when you're looking at the grades menu and you're in the spreadsheet view, you can just see the assignment and quickly enter zeros for checkpoints and quizzes. But if you have a graded assignment that maybe you have not had a chance to grade yet, for example, this discussion, if I click the little arrow and then choose enter grades, I can see every person who put in an assignment by the little icon. So I know not to give them zeros, but here, for example, is a student that did not participate in a discussion. So I could put in their zero. That way they know that they are not getting credit for that assignment yet. This is the same for discussion boards as well as graded assignments. This tip is to help you understand how your students are doing in class. The fastest way to see all your students' progress is to download your gradebook to Excel. So when you're in the Enter Grades menu, you can click Export. Make sure you say that you want both the student last name and first name on the Excel document. And then you just come down and you check whichever particular boxes you want to make sure the grade shows up for, or you can do entire units. And then at the end, you want to make sure you have calculated and final grade adjusted or clicked as well. And then export it to an Excel document. And then from there, you can manipulate the Excel document. You can filter by total grades. You can look and see who has zeros. But by putting all of your grades in a quick Excel document, that is the fastest way to see who needs help. It's also a great way to see what to assign for catch-up hour if you are sending kids to catch-up hours. All right, this tip is about how you actually grade work. So there's two ways you can get to graded assignments. Either on your main page, there's a class update and you can click the links. Or if you go to the tools menu, you have access to both your Dropbox assignments as well as any discussion boards. All right, the fastest way to grade discussion boards when you're in the discussion board menu is to click that little arrow and choose Assess Topic. This will pull up all of your students, and then all you need to do is click on the link to theirs. You can read what they wrote. You can enter comments. You can enter the grade, and then you just hit Update, and then you move on to the next student. For your assignment Dropbox, we recommend that you use the old version of the assignment Dropbox. Most of your classes will not have the old version. Most of your classes will have something that looks like this. But if you pay attention, up at the very top, there is a little arrow. If you click that little arrow, it gives you the option to turn off the new experience. We don't like the new experience, so all you have to do is click turn it off, and this gives you an easier view to see what has been graded and what has not been graded. So this is what that old view looks like. This is the most helpful column right here. It says unread submissions. So you could see anything that is listed in this column These would be ones that you would want to click on the link and head in, and you would see the list of all of your students like this. This is also nice because it tells you if it was submitted late for late penalties. Once you click on the assignment in the Dropbox menu, then you're able to view the whole assignment on your screen. You're also able to enter the grade, enter any comments. Be sure you hit the publish button, and then if you make any changes, you hit the update button so that it saves the work. And then when you're ready to go to the next student, up here at the very top, all you have to do is click the next student arrow, and it will take you to the next student. All right, I hope this helps as you navigate the gradebook in the online middle school and high school. As always, if you have questions or need further help, make sure you reach out to your mentor.